Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Sagittarius. All Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Sagittarius in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, so using the answers deck, the first thing that came out was reconciliation. We've got reconciliation and it came out with generosity. It looks like someone is extending their hand to you. That was my first impression. It's like somebody wants to build a bridge. Somebody wants to connect or reconnect with you. Reconciliation is like, you know, getting back together, reconnecting with you. Forgiveness is implied. Maybe something happened, but they want to build a bridge. And it just looked like either you or somebody that you're dealing with is being very generous. Like they're being very giving, very loving, very open, extending a helping hand is what I saw, or extending their hand to you. And this is a choice. This is a judgment. This is a crossroads type of thing. This could go one of two different ways. But there's a choice implied here with this judgment card from the answers deck. And then I saw the friend, which is like you take the hand. Somebody offers you a hand and you take it. Or you are offering the hand to somebody and they are taking your hand. Or there's, you know, there's two hands here and it's a reconciliation of friendship or reconnecting with somebody. It could be a lover, it could be a friend. But I feel like this is someone at a distance, or that you've been on a long journey with this person, or it's taken a long time, or this is a journey. It's a journey to reconciliation. It's a journey to forgiveness. But you're being open, open mind, open hand, open heart. You may actually be traveling with this person. There may be a vacation or traveling. Someone's giving you a gift. But this is their judgment call to make, or yours, whatever it is. And we'll get some tarot to get some more details, but we'll get one more of these. Okay, and we've got hidden enemy. So you're being warned about a hidden enemy here. What? Let's get a little bit more. We'll get three more, actually. What is this all about for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know about this? Forgiveness. Yeah, somebody's been asking for forgiveness. I see you receiving forgiveness or giving somebody forgiveness, whatever side of this you're on. The lovers, we were saying that either a friend or a lover here. Okay, there's a partnership. There are two people and I feel like you're getting back together, or this person wants to reconcile with you. You want to forgive them. Someone's being very open-hearted. Okay, so two cards just came out together. There's destruction and good news that came out together. And it's like, it's a good thing that something has been destroyed. Interesting, like with the bridge in reconciliation, bridge over troubled waters. But it was like burning a bridge. I thought about like maybe you burned a bridge, but somebody wants to rebuild the bridge together to reconnect. But it's like maybe this hidden enemy is being destroyed, and it's a good thing that this hidden enemy is being destroyed, or something like that. Something was destroyed. Something was a problem. We have good luck on good fortune at the bottom of the deck here. We have the home. And we have wealth. So you do have like Jupiter energy. You have an increase of wealth and abundance in your home. So that's good. So I'm going to put this out here. So this is good luck. This is good fortune. It's maybe more than just luck. It's like things are turning out in a positive way for you, for the place where you live and for your money, your wealth. I see someone maybe lives in the city. They have a nice car. Someone's gaining a lot of money. All right. There's a dark-haired man here, man with black or dark brown hair, and there's a barrier, some kind of barrier, communication, and growth. Okay, so you're overcoming some kind of communication blockages. Maybe there was a misunderstanding, maybe there was just problems in communication, but it looks like you're building a bridge to reconnect or to connect with somebody who's being very generous towards you, or your generosity is building a bridge here. Wonderful. This is good. I feel like this is a really positive outcome to what could have been a kind of sticky situation with problems with communication. A hidden enemy is still kind of lurking, but it looks like you're getting some good news. Like, okay, so there were just some tornadoes or something, I think, that hit in the south. And it's reminding me, the destruction card is reminding me of the tornadoes or something. Like a tornado comes through physically, literally, or figuratively, like symbolically. Yeah, there's the Five of Swords came out with the High Priestess. You know who this is. There's been some, yeah. And it's like, there's destruction from the tornado, but you get good news. For instance, maybe you lost communication with somebody. There were barriers to communication. The phone lines were down, or there was no internet, and you're really worried about your partner or somebody that was stuck in the tornado or whatever. And finally, you're able to get through to them. They're able to call you, or you're able to connect with them. And it turns out they're okay. Everybody's okay. They're safe, you know, unharmed and all of that. And it's like such a relief. So whatever this is, even if that's just symbolically, you know, or spiritually speaking, it's like this is a relief. So with the High Priestess and the Five of Swords here, it's like, what is it? Let's get a little bit more. Okay, you are walking away from that to, all right, yeah. You know that something is not worth it for you. You are able to overcome some kind of a challenge here. You've been able to see this for what it is. You do not want to get involved. Something here with that Five of Swords, you are not getting involved. You are withdrawing. You're taking a step back, stepping away from this ego trip. Someone's ego tripping. Okay, that's interesting. But it's like, you know you need to meditate, right? You need to practice detachment in order to be centered in your own intuition, in order to manifest your best life. You need to be centered in your heart space. You need to be at peace in your heart space. And so I see you withdrawing from some kind of conflict. You are not participating in this. This would be beneath you. It is low vibrational. It is an obstacle. You are overcoming this barrier to communication, this fight. These three people involved here, whoever was in the Five of Swords energy, they're not seeing eye to eye. It's a lose-lose situation. You know that it's not worth it. Even if you were to win this fight, at what cost? You know, it's such a great personal cost to yourself that it wouldn't even be worth it. It's not worth it. So you're walking away from that. You're withdrawing from that. And you're actually, with the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups, like on the parentheses here, like surrounding this fight and walking away from this fight is exactly what your soul and what your heart wants you to do right now. You don't need the unnecessary stress. You have already ascended above and beyond this kind of stupid bullshit. And so this is your test. And I think you're passing the test. This is the good news. This could have destroyed you, but it didn't, because you're so tapped in, you're so tuned in, and you know how to meditate. You know how to manifest your best life. And it means you don't feed into these obstacles to your path. You don't feed into the bullshit. You recognize it. You say, that's bullshit. I'm going to protect my independence. I'm going to leave that one alone. All right, something like that. And it's so good for your love, your heart, your intuition. Like, you follow your intuition away from this problem, from this enemy, this hidden enemy, this Five of Swords, this destruction. I feel like the good news is you don't get dragged down into it. You are like not untouched by this. You are not destroyed by this. It may have been a hiccup on your path, but you are ascending and transcending this stupid bullshit, whatever it is, because that's what the Five of Swords is. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's egotistical. It's self-destructive. It's like, this is when we get into our own way. And if you can recognize how you feed into this kind of low vibrational bullshit, you don't have to do that anymore. You can detach and maintain your own independence and self-sufficiency. And this is so good for your self-confidence. It's so good for your self-love with that Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. It's like you love yourself too much to allow this to take your time, even 1 second of your time. And you know what? You are showing love to others as well. This is how you kind of love your enemy, so to speak, which I'm not always a fan of, to be honest, in my own personal life. But it is a spiritual message for a reason, and we are here for spiritual growth. So if we can contemplate that, how do we do that? It's by maybe choosing our battles and deciding not to participate in something that is beneath us. And honestly, if we acknowledge, like, namaste, the light within me, acknowledging the light within you, if you can have that strength and power to acknowledge the light and the oneness of all beings in your enemy, in somebody that pisses you off, that you kind of hate, actually. And of course, you shouldn't ignore your feelings. If this person gives you bad vibes or whatever, you should not pay attention to them anymore. You should not participate in that. You shouldn't hang out with them. You don't need to give them any more of your time. You absolutely should walk away. But almost like doing it from a place of love and gratitude. And being the bigger person involves saying, you know what? We are all one in this paradoxical universe of duality, and I recognize that you and I are actually one being, and we are all ascending to Buddha status eventually. Like, there is a Buddha in you, and you are on a journey, and I respect myself enough to respect where I'm at on my journey. And in a way, I kind of love you too, because even though I hate you, I know you're on a journey as well. And one day, one of these lifetimes, it may take 1,000 lifetimes, but one day you're going to be a Buddha too, or something like that, you know, Zen Buddhism. Let me give you a book recommendation, The Magic of Manifesting. 15 advanced techniques to attract your best life, even if you think it's impossible now. Because I've been reading this book lately, and this tarot card reading right here is all about detaching from bullshit situations and seeing the light within and loving yourself and connecting with that oneness of the universe and being able to give love and gratitude to these challenges, to these barriers in order to overcome them and live your best life. So if you want more on that message, I would definitely recommend that book. I recommend reading that book anyway, because even if you were to master just one of the 15 techniques, you would be so much better off in your life. You will attract the kind of life that you really want. You will be able to love yourself. Loving yourself and being in that love, heart, space, energy will put you in alignment with bigger, better, greater things. Your best life, okay? Wealth. We've got a happy home and wealth and prosperity, forgiveness, your lover, going on a journey here. Exactly. The journey is at the center of the Answer Deck Oracle segment of the reading, and it's all about that journey with the 8 of Cups. You are on a journey in your heart, in your intuition, spiritually, maybe even physically moving in a new place, and that's what it's all about. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is a big deal. It's powerful. So you have a powerful intuition. You are a powerful, intuitive, empathetic, spiritual being, and I think you're becoming more self-aware of your own power, the way that you influence the outcomes of your events in your life, the way that you influence things that happen, okay? You can participate in this drama, this fight, or you can say, it's not worth it, I'm not going to, peace out, love and light, like, I'm following my own path. I'm following my intuition towards new love, true love, loving myself, emotional and spiritual renewal, and power. This is how you take your power back. This is how you are not under the control of other people. You are not under the control of your own worst impulses, because I think for some of us, the first impulse is to fight. We want to fight. We want to defend our ego. We want to defend ourselves or who we think we are. We want to, maybe whatever that means for you. If somebody gets in your face, you want to get right back in their face. And sometimes maybe that's called for, but maybe we should also sometimes meditate on how that's actually destructive to ourselves and creates more bad karma. And it just creates Like, how did we even get into that situation in the first place? You know, maybe we don't want to be in those situations. Maybe we want to be a better version of ourselves. I do. So we have the 7 of Cups here. I want to be in control of my emotions. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be influenced by other people's behavior. I don't want other people's stupid behavior to make me behave in a certain way. Like, even if I feel a certain way about it, I don't want to give up my power and my control over the destination of my life, or like the way that my day is going, or, you know, people who trigger me. I don't want them to have that control over me. I don't want them to have that power over me. Exactly. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I want to be personally empowered. And so I feel like this is what this reading is all about. So if this resonates with you, it's because you are also in the trying to become more in alignment with being in control of yourself, your emotions, your outlook, your day, the you know what I mean? Like, your own influence on the situation and like the outcome of these events. Like, you want to take your power back. You want to be powerful. You want to manifest your best life. And so if this is your story, then this is your reading, because that's how I feel too. And I just feel like this reading is all about that. This is so perfectly talking about that right now. And so you have this intense increase, this important, powerful high priestess increase of confidence, increase of intuition. Intuitive ability is spot on. You trust your clear perceptions. You're listening to your heart because you know that your heart is connected to your soul, and your soul speaks to you through your heart, not always through your brain. Our brains can sort of interpret what the heart is trying to say, but oftentimes we just have to get out of our own way to see the direction to go in. So this is that generous heart space energy where we're being loving towards ourselves, and we are walking away from anything that is no longer serving us. It is an obstacle. It is a fight. It's not worth it. We're walking away because we love ourselves, and ultimately because we love life and we love spirit. We love the source of all life, which is our source, but also the source of everything in existence. And so when we are really enlightened, we can start to see that we're actually, all things are connected. And so if we've attracted some kind of a fight or confusing situation in our life, it's because we have that within ourselves. And that's how we start to take our power back, by recognizing how we actually control and influence the situation. Because we have that fight within ourselves, because we have that, we are putting ourselves in alignment with that kind of obstacle because we are already there. Like, we're doing it to ourselves. And so when you can see that you do it to yourself, you can stop doing that to yourself. And that's why this is self-destructive. All right. So I feel like somebody's walking away from self-destructive behaviors, getting very clear about what these self-destructive behaviors are and how they create unnecessary problems. And if we can just get out of our own way, we can create the kind of life that we really want, with wealth and a happy home and good fortune, reconciling with people if that's what we want to do, getting together with our friends. Somebody here forgives you, okay? And it's a good thing. You've overcome this destruction together. I see this couple, these lovers here, are celebrating because something was almost destroyed, but it wasn't destroyed. But there's still some mixed feelings here. There's mixed emotions. Maybe there's a need for some shadow work. We're all on a journey here, so that's okay. To recognize your own, like, mixed feelings, mixed emotions, your own negativity. Where is it coming from? Let's get a little bit more, because it looks like you have options here, and yeah, you're not sure what you want. Somebody's not sure exactly what they want or how to deal with the situation, what they need to do. Let's get a little bit more, please. What is the 7 of Cups and everything trying to tell my Sagittariuses today? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. So there's that wealth again. 10 of Pentacles, that's beautiful. So you get the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in your reading. So there's something new happening here for you that's closing out a cycle, but it's in a very prosperous way. Like, you are reaching a certain level in your life. You're straightening out your life. You're getting very focused on your abundance here with the wealth card and with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you have a beautiful home. You have a new house. New place to live. Okay, you're going to receive a message about money soon. This is increasing. You have this increase of abundance coming in with this 8 of Wands here. There has been some kind of disappointment, or it's not happening the way that you expected it to. I feel like you need to, you're straightening out your life. You need to get in touch with how to visualize and manifest using those. I'm telling you, get this book, read this book, or something like it. Ryu Shinohara, or is it Ryu Shinohara? Can you see that? The Magic of Manifesting, 15 Advanced Techniques. I'm telling you, because the moment you make this choice to walk away from unnecessary stress, you immediately are going to start manifesting this wealth and this money, because you are putting yourself in alignment with the energy of abundance and increase, because you are no longer feeding into the obstacles. No longer feeding into the obstacles. And if there are obstacles in your life and problems in your life, it's because you're vibrating on the level of attracting those problems in your life. You've got to do the hard work of the Seven of Cups, of looking at yourself and saying, how do I mislead myself? How do I mislead myself and get myself into these situations where I'm not focused on my work, I'm not focused on the goal, I am focused on the obstacles, I'm focused on the hidden enemy. And you know what? Maybe the hidden enemy is you. Like, I'm sorry, but maybe the enemy is sometimes you. Maybe you're your own worst enemy sometimes. And maybe I am too. Maybe we all are, because that's how it is. But maybe if we get clear in our intuition, in our perspective, in our perceptions, if we listen to our heart and like meditate on putting ourselves in alignment with love and light and the best and highest good and abundance and prosperity, we can put ourselves in alignment with those things. We can manifest those things instead of bullshit problems, right? So I do see that we have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like somebody, sometimes we make it harder on ourselves than it has to be. So I feel like I'm connecting with somebody who's figuring this out, that they know they need to like master their emotions and focus on the important long-term prosperity of their family, what really makes you happy. And maybe you need to identify what that is. If you've got your 7 of Cups here, maybe you don't really know what you want. Maybe you know you want abundance and you want prosperity, but maybe you don't really know exactly how to get there. But maybe it's not about controlling the outcome. It's about controlling yourself and allowing the outcome to, be kind of flexible about exactly how it comes to you, but be open for the opportunity and be able to recognize and receive the opportunity when you are in alignment with it. That's what the Temperance card, that's what the Sagittarius card is all about. And I do see the opportunity coming for you. So I feel like the Temperance card is all about putting yourself into alignment. Whatever that means, you may have to make some adjustments. Maybe you're blending and it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sometimes you need to take action. Sometimes you need to withdraw and detach. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to relax and do nothing. Sometimes you need to do something, so it's like, it's a balance of opposites. It's not one or the other, but a little bit of both, and recognizing when and where to apply the brakes, when and where to apply the gas. Like driving a car. You're racing a car around a track. You don't want to just push the pedal to the metal the whole time. You'll go flying off the road. The rules of the road, sometimes you brake at a stoplight. Sometimes you want to go slow. Sometimes you want to go fast. Like those, I feel like there's an analogy there with the rules of manifestation. It's not always just gas, gas, gas. Sometimes you need to take your foot off the gas a little bit and coast. And then sometimes it's time to go. You're on the highway and, yes, it is appropriate to apply more gas. So it's like, I feel like somebody's figuring that out right now, but you're getting yourself in alignment with prosperity and abundance. And that's the important thing. So continue doing that. You're doing a great job. Give yourself positive reinforcement. Tell yourself every day, even if it's not 100% true, I am in alignment with wealth and prosperity. Just say it. Who cares if it's true? It doesn't matter. That's your ego talking. It doesn't have to be, but it is true. If you say it's true, then it is true. So believe it. Just say it. I am in alignment with prosperity. I am in alignment with abundance and prosperity. I feel like I want to shake you. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just feeling aggressive today. And excuse me if this is not your style, but I feel like if you're still with me, this is probably resonating for you. This is my style and I have to be myself. So I'm just going to do it my way. So if you like my way of doing things, give me a like, give me subscribe. I love you for that. And I love you anyway, because you and me, we're the same, and I love myself. So I love you too. And blah, blah, blah. I've been drinking a lot of coffee, but it's like, I am in alignment with abundance and prosperity. That's it. Say it every day. Say it in the morning. Say it at night. Say it to your coffee cup. Oh, one of the techniques for the manifesting book is like speaking to your water, because water responds to vibration. It's like, you can look this up, water responding to vibration and stuff. Like anyway, just like say it to your water and then drink the water, or your coffee or your drink or something. Say it like, I am wealthy. I am abundant. I have everything. I have everything that I want. I have everything that I need. And then just drink it. And like, imagine this light energy in you, and it's shining and it's shimmering and it's radiating out of you. And it's like, this is the magic of manifestation. So I feel like somebody is connecting with the magic of manifestation, and they are becoming in alignment with wealth and prosperity, and they are no longer feeding into the obstacles that keep you stuck in bullshit, because you're just not doing it anymore. Even if this is a little bit confusing, even if you're still kind of not sure, you are taking the steps in the right direction to go to the destination that you'd rather be in, which is wealth and a happy home and good fortune and reconciliation, if that's what's on your mind, or forgiveness. I feel like forgiveness and reconciliation came out. We have friendship here. We have a journey. You are destroying the hidden enemy. And like I said, sometimes that hidden enemy is that worst part of yourself that says, I can't do it, or I don't want to, or I'm tired. Like, no, you're not. You're just, look, we could get into it all day, but I'm going to leave it there. You can do it. I believe in you. I really do. So you should believe in you too, because you are me and I am you. And if we all believe in ourselves and each other, then we make the world a better place. And you know we need to do that, right? So let's do it. We'll do that together. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that vibe today, and it feels so good. So thank you so much for joining me today. It looks like, with the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, like, this is beautiful. You have a happy ending here. You have good news in the end. Somebody's been making, with the 10 of Wands, it's like, this is how we make things harder on ourselves than it has to be. But I think you're figuring that out, and you're having some kind of renewal here. Like, you go from the 10 of Wands to the Ace of Wands. You get the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Cups. Like, this is good. Like, this is ending out a cycle that's been self-destructive in order to embrace a more loving, nurturing, beautiful, giving and receiving attitude of abundance and manifestation for yourself and for your family or your friends or your community or whoever it is that you share space with, that you love and want to uplift with you. And don't worry about people who are not ready to take that step with you. They are on their own path. It's like, you have to do your path. You know what I mean? You have to focus on your journey. They'll get there or they won't. And if they don't get there in this lifetime, they're going to have another one to try. So we'll see about that. Anything else for my Sagittarius today? You have a communication coming in. You have good news about money, prosperity, perhaps a job coming in. Something new is starting. It's very exciting. It's going to help to solve some kind of problem here. You're not going to be confused anymore. You're leaving behind the bullshit because you're following your intuition towards love. And that's what you need to meditate on, is just being in that space of love, in quiet, and like, you really want to spend a little time every day just like putting yourself in alignment with your heart, because when you do that, you're in alignment with your soul. And when you do that, you're in alignment with source, God's source, spirit, the universal energy that really does want to see you win and succeed because it loves you. Okay. And that's just the truth. That's how I see it. I think that's true. You can do it. So you get a message coming in, an increase of abundance and love. You're going towards perhaps a new job, new beginning. You may have a hard time seeing this, but you will see it very soon. Some kind of a blockage is being lifted. Some kind of a barrier to communication is being lifted very soon, a lot faster than you might think. Maybe even today, tomorrow, or within the next 8 days. And this is going to set you up for the next 10 years. So good for you. Okay, so that's what I've got for you today, Sagittarius. This is a beautiful, uplifting message today. I love to hear it. I love to connect with you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.